Um, Thought I would make a video for you to show you how to use the new SimChip feature that I've added in. This is kind of important. It's going to link us for data plans and all that stuff. So anyways, I'll log in. I'll sign on as system. And you're going to notice there's a new administration button. I'll go ahead and click on that. I'm just going to show you the step of creating a new SIM chip in this video and then linking that SIM chip to an equipment. Um, this step only has to be done when we receive SIM chips. So when we get SIM chips, we have to come in and record them in the system so that we keep track of them. And then we associate them to data plans and things like that. So there's website stats. It's the same process as in Bolero ERP. I wanted to put it here so we can get to it quicker. And then SimChip maintenance is a new screen. Only you and I have access to this one, okay? So this is just a control panel for the SIM chips that are in the system. I can go ahead and do some filtering. So we can filter on Savinet, and see what chips you have. You'll notice that on the SIM chip, you associate where the SIM chip is from, the data plan. I'll show you that in a bit. The type of subscription is it monthly or annual? The start date and the end date. All monthly don't have an end date, and annual subscriptions have an end date of 1 year. So that's that. So I'll go ahead and create a new SIM chip. And this step's pretty easy. You just have to put in one bit of information, and that's the SIM chip number. So I'm going to come over here. I pre-recorded them, and I'm going to put that in here, and I'm going to click on update. Okay. Now, if that SIM chip's already in the system, it will come back with an error and tell you that the SIM chip is not good. We haven't linked it to an equipment. We'll do that in the next step. And then here's where you set, what kind of chip it was. Canada, no roaming. Canada roaming. Jasper, just for us for internal information. We'll leave that as a Jasper Canada no roaming. You can set up what type of data plan is it. Simple track, track and report plus plus. M2M monitoring is what Ted has. M2M utilization would be start and stop on those lifts, and then utilization plus plus. I just threw that in there. Subscription type, annual or monthly. You could then say, I want to set the subscription to be starting on next week, and then set it to the same week in the future. Okay. So that's it. Is SIM chip burned? I'll show you that. That's when we burn chips. So I'm going to go click update here. That's looking good. So now that we've created the chip, now again, this step we only have to do once. So when we get chips in, these chips will be available for selecting when you create an equipment. So let's go ahead and create a new piece of equipment then. Equipment list. I've added a few more fields: the SIM chip, and the data plan, and the subscription type. So let's go ahead and create a new piece of equipment. So I have a GPS 2500 on my desk here. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a name, new modem, or you could say new equipment or new tracker, something like that for the client. New track. The product code, basically I've left that alone. So this is a 2500, so I'll click that in 2500, and then I'll go ahead and put the IMEI in there. And you'll notice here on the SIM chip, I can actually select that SIM chip that I put in place, and it'll come back with that SIM chip. And that's it. I'll click on update, and now we have to select an account, so I'll select an account, do an update again. So there, we've now created a new piece of equipment called New Tracker, And if we come back to equipment here, you'll see new tracker right there. So now one thing that's important is this flag down here. By default it's set to true. Is the modem allocated to a subscriber? So that means, is it in use? This modem's not in use yet, so I'm going to go ahead and click that off. If I don't click that off, what it means is when we go to the registration process, we won't be able to use that number because it checks this flag. So if the flag's not off, you can't use it, i.e. the modem's been already allocated to a subscriber. So I'm going to go and click that off, click on update, come back to my equipment list, check my tracker, and that flag should be off. Okay, that's good. So that's about it for this lesson. The next part will actually do two things. We're going to register this IMEI to a distributor. So we're going to give this to a distributor and create a new distributor account. And then I'm going to show you how the distributor would then allocate this modem to an actual end user. So guy comes in the store, he wants to go ahead and buy that one. So that's about it for now. Don't worry about these dates. They get changed when it actually gets registered. But that's about it for now. So next video will be how to do what I just said. Okay? Take care. Bye.